You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
It's Oh Behave with Arden Moore, the show that teaches you how to have harmony in the household with your pets. Join Arden as she travels coast to coast to help millions better understand why cats and dogs do what they do. Get the latest scoop on famous faces, their perfectly pampered pets, and who's walking who in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails, garner great pet tips, and have a doggone fur-flying fun time. So get ready for the pause and applause as we unleash your Oh Behave host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome to the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Happy holidays! Now, I know you guys are in a shopping mood, especially for your favorite dog or cat. Now, in addition to being host of this show, I'm also America's Pet Health and Safety Coach. I'm a Master Certified Pet First Aid Instructor, believe it or not, a best-selling author, and Pet Behavior Consultant. Yep, I do happily wear a lot of collars in the pet world. And I have great news for all of you. We are starting an annual tradition with this episode of the Oh Behave Show. Every holiday season, I'm going to select pet products that meet my standards for safety and health. And each of the products we're going to spotlight today is of high quality and designed to enrich the lives of your pets. Here to help me play the role of Santa Claus is my pet-loving business partner, Erin Fenstermaker. Hey, Erin, I wanted to welcome you to the show, Erin.
Hi, thanks for having me, Arden. I appreciate it.
All right, now, Erin is a small business consultant. She's not small. She caters to small businesses who specialize in the pet industry. She's not huge either. She's normal height and stature. I'm just having a little fun with you, Erin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
She's also a professional dog trainer and proud pet parent to a fine feline named Finn. Together, we have worked very hard, and we created a lineup of gift ideas for that favorite tail-wagger or purr machine of yours. And we're going to tell you which products made the list right after we take this commercial break. So you guys know the drill. Sit and stay. We'll be right back.
Time for a pause. 4 furry ones, actually. Sit and stay. Oh Behave will be right back.
Looking for the best advice on pet health, safety, and travel? Connect with the Pet Lady. Dana Humphrey, also known as the Pet Lady, will surely be in a city near you real soon. She will be spreading the good news for pets and pet lovers, from tips on dog and cat care, pet industry trends, and the best events for you and your 4-legged family members. Need a great gift idea or insights on the hottest pet gadgets? Simply follow the Pet Lady on Twitter at PetLadyWorld. You can also learn more at The Pet Lady at thepetlady.net.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com. Oh Behave is back with more tail-wagging ways to achieve harmony in the household with your pets. Now back to your fetching host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome back to the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Happily, I am joined by my business partner, Erin Fenstermaker. Hey, I'm so glad you're on the show. This is your first time behind the mic. And before we get started on unleashing Arden Moore's top 10 pet gift list for 2015, we need to find out a little bit of 411 on Erin. So, Erin, share a little bit about yourself for our listeners.
Well, okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what I do. I work as a small business consultant in the pet industry. And so that means that I work with startups all the way up to companies about $5 million that are trying to make their way in the pet industry. But one of the other cool things that I do is I work on pet product licensing agreements. So when somebody invents a new pet product and they want to try to get it to market, but they don't really know how to navigate the pet industry, they would hire somebody like myself to help them get that product out to market.
Well, I think they shouldn't hire someone like yourself. I say they should hire you, Erin.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they should hire me. It gives me a lot of insight into, people's great ideas and also, what it takes to get a product to market. So I have a little bit of an insight as to how some of these products made our list. So, the fact that they went out and branded themselves, and frankly, that they invented just a great product that really serves a niche in the pet world, is pretty darn remarkable. I really can appreciate any product that really makes it out there and achieves some success.
Well, and that's why we're both here today, because I am so fortunate to have you as my business manager. You keep me in line, which I need. I'm very creative. But, when we started together, we wanted to make sure that people know that there's some things out there that I really think are worth people's attention. So let's talk about how we came to pick these products, how they were pre-screened.
Well, yeah, I think one of the things when I talk with you a lot, Arden, I talk about how it's important that you remain authentic because you come from a journalistic background, yet at the same time, you have this amazing gift and know about cat and dog behavior. So you get asked a lot about products, to review products, to give your opinion about products. But you have this integrity, which is important. But at the same time, you don't want to be a pitch person. You really want to be able to review products and give your honest opinion as to how good they are. And so that's where this list kind of started, is you've identified some products that you thought really had some interesting characteristics. And as a result, you wanted to analyze them, obviously try them out with your pet family. And
that was the fun part.
Yeah, of course. But also, and see if they really work, because then you have no problem getting behind them because you've tried them out and you feel good saying, hey, go out and purchase these products. And plus, I also think, since you really do focus on health and safety, I think the product mix that was chosen for this show really speaks to that. And it's not only their physical health, but also mental health and emotional health as well, in addition to safety. So we really, I think, picked a good group of products that really kind of embodies what Arden Moore is all about.
You had me at meow. You had me at woof, Erin. But you're right. I am a goofball, but I take what I do in the pet world very seriously. And I do get approached by a lot of companies that want me to rally for their product. And I believe in the quote, if your mother tells you she loves you, check it out. Well, we checked out these products. So listeners, trust me when I tell you, these are the products that I think would be great for your dog and cat because they do enrich their lives. They do keep them safe. They're not these cutesy little products that will break apart and there's no quality. All the people who are behind the companies that are being showcased today really are passionate about making good products for pets. I think that's right. Don't you agree, Erin?
Absolutely. I mean, these have been very well screened. And, when I was actually doing some of the research on them, I just fell in love with them even more after reading the missions behind some of the companies and things like that. I mean, there's just a lot of great companies out there that are really trying to do right by the pets in the world. And these are some of the ones that I think are doing a great job that we're going to highlight today.
Okay, so listeners, we have a lot of gifts to showcase, and I don't want you to worry about having to write down all the names and websites while you're listening to the broadcast, because when this show airs on Pet Life Radio, on the website, petliferadio.com, we're going to list all the products and their websites. We're going to make your shopping easy breezy, and we're going to put this episode link. I want you, if you would, be so kind, take this episode link and share it with your pet pals so that they can shop smartly for their favorite 4-legger or 3-legger if you got a tripod in the house. Okay, Erin, we have a lot of awesome gift ideas for dogs and cats who have been very nice and not naughty here at Santa Paws headquarters. And I want to start with a capital S for safety. I want to introduce to you guys our first product on the gift list. It is the Explorer First Aid Kit from Alcott Adventures. Now, I really like this kit. The reasons are many. It meets the need of both you and your pet. That's right. It's a pet first aid kit and a people first aid kit all in one. I actually keep one of them in my vehicle and in my home. And when I teach my pet first aid classes, remember, I am the founder of Pet First Aid for You, and I go all over the country with a real dog and a real cat, Casey and Chipper, and we teach hands-on veterinary-approved classes. I alert all my students about the need to get this kit. What do you think about this kit, Erin?
Oh, I think it's awesome. First, I love the size. It's only 8 inches by 6 inches. So literally you can put it in your backpack or put it in your car and it's not taking up a lot of room. So if you want to go hiking with one of your dogs, or you're going to go camping, or simply, you just take your dog everywhere and you want to make sure that you have some safety products with you. It's really easy to take with you and have if you do happen to have an emergency that's typically unplanned, where you need some kind of, whether it's Band-Aids or some scissors or anything to take care of minor injuries or cuts, bites, bee stings, things like that. This kit can really help you do that very quickly.
Yeah, I agree because, I like people who really bond with their dogs. And how do you bond best with your dogs? You take them with you. If you're going hiking or camping, like Erin has mentioned, even when you're going to a pet welcoming hotel on a nice vacay with your DOG, that's why I like the Explorer First Aid Kit from Alcott Adventures. As she has mentioned, it's very portable. It has all the items that you need to take care of some minor uh-ohs. And hey, Erin, how can listeners find out more about this first aid kit?
Well, they can go to Alcott Adventures, and Alcott is ALCOTT, and then adventures.com. And you can also Google it and go on Amazon. And, it's a very well recognized brand, and you'll find it in a lot of different retailers. It's smart, it's safe. And if you really do want to bring your dog and cat wherever you go, you need to take care of yourself and them in case there's an accident. So get one of these great Alcott Adventures Explorer First Aid Kits and put it in your backpack or put it in your car and you'll be ready. And then after they take one of your classes, of course, Arden.
Oh, nice plug.
They'll be really, they will be really ready to tackle the world with their pet.
All right. And speaking of adventures with your dogs, let's dive right in for the next holiday gift idea that I like. And as many of your listeners know, I do not have one. I have 2 surfing dogs. Chipper and Cleo really love the surf. They really love to swim. Now, of course, we recently relocated from San Diego to deep in the heart of Texas, Dallas. And there's very, 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 very limited surfing opportunities here. But if we wanted to go to an ocean, we probably could get to Galveston. Now, there's another song from Glenn Campbell, but I won't scare you and sing that one. But fortunately, we've been checking around and we have found a lot of dog-safe lakes around Big D. Mm-hmm. So to keep my dogs safe while they're doing, the dog paddle, I like to fit them with the water collar made by Heads Up Pets.
Yeah, this is a fantastic product, Arden. It's patented. And the cool thing about it is that it comes with these really strong straps that you connect to the dog's collar. So it kind of looks like an inflatable donut in a way.
Yeah.
So it's entertaining for the owners to watch. But the great thing about it is that it always keeps their head above water so that if they do get tired from paddling, and this often happens if a dog that doesn't know how to get out of a pool, for example, oftentimes they panic and they just cling to the side of the pool. And unfortunately, they can drown once they get fatigued.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And dogs like to please us, Erin. And there are some dogs in water that'll go fetch and fetch and fetch and fetch into a water or swim in a pool. And they need to be properly shown how to get in and out of a pool. But we need to pay attention to the signs of fatigue in a dog and don't overtax them. I think the water collar is truly a lifesaver.
I agree. I know if you actually go to the website that the product is featured on, it's called protectdogsfromdrowning.com. So it's really easy to remember. But they have some great videos on there of dogs using the product. My favorite being one with the dachshund, because dachshunds aren't considered the best swimmers in the world because they have such cute little legs. But they love the water just like any other dog. So they really have to have a safety device like this in order to be able to be around pools and lakes and things like that, let alone older dogs that might tire easily. So this is just smart for your pet safety.
Yeah, and we met the creator, Lynn Peters, and, here's a gal who is just totally 100+% dedicated to keeping our pets safe anywhere around a body of water.
Yeah, they're great lady and, just very dedicated to this cause. And this is really the only product that's on the market that really allows a dog to, if potentially it became unconscious, its head would still be above water because the tire look or the donut look keeps the dog's head above water, even if they did, pass out from fatigue. So it's a really smart design.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're going to move next. Now, anyone ready for a road trip? It doesn't matter to your dog if you're going on just around town for an errand or you're about to take a cross-country trek. Many of them love to join you in your vehicle, but they need to be buckled up and they need to be safe. We wear seat belts. It's the law, but our dogs deserve to be as safe as we are. Now, Erin, I got to tell you, I just made a 2,800-mile round trip from Dallas to San Diego and back. And in my SUV were my favorite canine travel mates, Chipper and Cleo, along with inside a carrier, the crazy orange tabby, Casey, who was meowing the whole way. Are we almost there yet? Are we almost there yet? Are we almost there yet? But for Chipper and Cleo, I wanted to make sure they were safe. So I fitted them each with a deluxe car safety harness. It's made by Solve It Products. I got to tell you, these are very comfortable harnesses. They're a snap to put on your dogs. They have a D-ring that you can attach a leash to as well, so you're not putting any pressure on their neck. And because Chipper is a 60-pound husky, they go in the back end of my SUV on a bed. It's like a critter condo in the back there. But I tethered the straps from the deluxe car safety harness from Solve It Products to my car so that they were safe and secure. They could still move around, but they weren't like running around in my car. And I wanted to keep them safe. So what's your thoughts on this safety harness by Solve It?
Oh, I think this is a great idea. It actually reminds me of way back when I was a young child. It wasn't that long ago that children didn't have child safety seats. As a youngster, we never had anything specific like that. And now everybody has them. It's the law. And so I think that this is the trend in the pet industry that you're going to see where it's going to be required over time. One, because it's smart. You want to take care of your pet family members. And also it is a distraction to have your dog, trying to come in from the back seat and lick your ear and maybe, I only know this from past experience. It can be incredibly distracting and frankly, it's not safe. So this product is a great option to have them be comfortable, but it's also easy to use. You can hook the harness into the vehicle's seatbelt system. So it's very similarly constructed to a child safety seat, but it also does allow them to move around. So if they want to lay down and take a little snooze on the long road trip, they can easily do that.
Yeah, I agree with you about doggy distractions. I mean, we already got it with texting and people eating and people talking on the phone. We don't need to add this. I love Chipper and Cleo. Love, 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 love them. But they have no business being in the front passenger seat because they are distracting and they can really get hurt if the airbag went off. So those are two double reasons why not to ever have your pet riding shotgun, if you will, in the passenger seat. And this deluxe car safety harness by Solve It solves that issue because whether you have a regular car or you have an SUV, there are options that you can easily tether your pet to a seatbelt and keep your dog safe. I can't stress that enough, guys. Yeah, so how do we find out more about this product, Ms. Erin, my Santa Paws assistant?
You can learn more about it by going to solveitproducts.com, and that's spelled SOLVIT products.com.
All right. Erin, you got the next one. Take it away.
Okay, well, I'm really excited about this particular product because I have experienced this particular challenge. We're featuring the Auto Diet Pet Feeder by Wireless Whiskers. Such a great product. It's an electronic product, so it's a little bit technical for the high-tech lovers out there, but it's great for multi-pet households where maybe one cat is overweight and needs portion-controlled meals. But if you have a household like this, you know how difficult it is to monitor what each cat or dog is eating because they're all trying to eat each other's food and you have no control without driving yourself crazy. This particular product, the pet can walk up to the feeder and they have a little tag that they wear on their collar, and the tag identifies what pet that is to the feeder. So the feeder will open based on whether it's the appropriate pet that is allowed to feed there. And if, let's say, the dog walks up and wants to try to sneak some cat food, the feeder won't open because the feeder recognizes that the dog is not supposed to be using the feeder.
Are you taking notes, Chipper? I don't want switching collars with Casey, my orange tabby, at mealtime because you will be thwarted by the diet pet feeder.
Yes, they're going to outsmart all of our pets, but it's absolutely fantastic for multi-pet households where you maybe do have some diet challenges with one or two of them and you need to control what they're eating, how much they're eating, and not have, all of their brothers and sisters trying to partake in their meals. So this just makes it a heck of a lot easier for the human, while also it's great for the health of the pet. Plus, if you have an overweight pet, controlling their portions is just the right thing to do. You want to get them into a healthy weight range so that they live longer lives.
Yeah, we don't want to have hairy Ottomans as pets. We want them to have more wiggle than waddle, if you will, folks. And I think this is a perfect solution, the Auto Diet Pet Feeder by Wireless Whiskers. It's not cute to have a fat cat or a fat dog. There's so many issues of arthritis, diabetes, heart conditions. Can you feel your veterinary bill going up, up, up? Well, here's a solution. They need to eat what they need, portion control. And I think this one hits the mark.
Absolutely. I completely agree. I think it solves a problem that a lot of households have. And it's available at wirelesswhiskers.com. You can also Google it or find it on Amazon. But it's a great product to find under somebody's tree that has this kind of a challenge.
No, I like it. I like it. Now, folks, we have one more product we're going to showcase before we take a commercial break, and we're keeping with the food theme. I am very delighted to talk to you about a delicious, healthy dog treat. It's called Walkies Fit Bites, and it's brought to you by Cardinal Pet. It's under the Crazy Dog brand. What I like about this treat is that they've created a formula designed for active dogs. Now, I'm happy to let you know that research shows about 3 out of 4 dog parents walk their dogs daily. And that's a good thing. We want that percentage to get up to 100. And these dogs need good nutrition to fuel them through these power walks and runs. And this is what is accomplished with the Walkies Fit Bites. I haven't eaten them personally, but Chipper and Cleo are giving them the drool factor high. They like it. They like it. What do you think, Erin?
Oh, I think they're awesome. One, they stand out on the shelf. Why? Because they're all shaped in a shape of a foot, because the Crazy Dog brand really wants to promote fitness and activity. So they put that foot on their, not only on their packaging, but in the shape of the treat, so that you can find their particular treat. But then the great thing about Walkies Fit Bites is their ingredients. Everything in there is designed to enhance the dog's fitness and activity. So they have things that will contribute to heart health, that will repair joint cartilage, and even fat burning, all things that are important to a pet.
I think I should be starting to eat this. Maybe this will keep me in shape. What do you think?
Yeah, well, they do come in bacon, beef, and chicken, Arden. I'm not sure that they'll be tasty to your palate, but we could certainly try.
Yeah, but it's a good product, and I like how you described it, because there's a lot of dog treats. Okay, Chipper, I did say treat. Settle. Okay, but the point is, you want ones that are good for your dog, and this is the real deal. I like this one a lot, and I'm very, very discriminate about what I put in my dog's belly, and it matters what the ingredients are. And even though Chipper and Cleo are seniors, they still swim, they still take walks and hikes with me, and I think these are the kinds of quality treats that our pets need and deserve to keep them going. So how do we find out more about the Walkies Fit Bites, Erin?
Well, these are regularly available at a lot of pet retailers. You can go to cardinalpet.com to read about them, or simply Google them, go on Amazon, go to your local pet retailer. They really do have some great distribution, and look for the foot on the package.
That's a footnote brought to you by Erin Fenstermaker. All right. Hey guys, we're halfway through our annual Arden Moore's top 10 pet gift list for 2015. We've got 5 more to share with you. We got to take a commercial break so we pay for the show. So sit, stay. We'll be right back.
Time for a walk on the red carpet, of course. All Behave will be back in a flash right after these messages.
It's designerpetsweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit designerpetsweaters.com to order your four-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. designerpetsweaters.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Ray. You're listening to Oh Behave with Arden Moore on Pet Life Radio.
We're back from the lot. Just checked the paper and we had a record showing at the box. The letter box, that is. Now back to Oh Behave. Here's Arden.
Welcome back to the special episode of the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Joining me today is my special co-host and pet pal, Erin Fenstermaker. Hey, we got to unleash some more great gift ideas. Erin, what's next? Oh, I think I got the next one, right? Okay. It's time to treat the fine felines in our lives. And I am a big fan of the Okie Cat natural wood fiber cat litter. It's made by Healthy Pet. Casey, my pet safety cat, is an orange tabby. He's the only cat in the country who has the title of Pet First Aid Assistant Instructor. He travels with me all over to give people hands-on veterinary-approved training in our pet first aid classes. He also hangs out and gives talks to kids like at the SPCA of Texas. He's going to be doing talks on cat behavior and safety to the Allen Senior Center in Texas. The cat has to work for a living. Well, sometimes we take travel trips and he needs a bathroom break. Well, what I do is I just fill his portable litter box with the Okie natural wood fiber cat litter, and he's able to do his business perfectly. It's time to talk about potty for pets. What do you think, Erin?
Well, yeah, it's a necessary topic. And, Casey is not shy. He doesn't care if he's in a room with 30 people.
No, he isn't.
He'll use the litter box when he needs to. That's what's so charming about him. But the Oco Cat litter, I'm really excited to talk about. I recently did a market research project on natural cat litters and learned a ton about how important they are. One reason being, did you know that currently in America, we throw away into landfills 2 million tons of clay litters?
No way.
Yeah, 2 million tons, and they're not biodegradable. So they're filling up our landfills, and they're really not doing a favor to our environment. So that's one of the reasons that the natural cat litter market, like the one that OcoCat is a big player in, is so important because it's made from natural ingredients like wood. And as a result, when you choose to scoop out that litter box, you can either A, flush it, or you can throw it in a landfill, but not have that terrible feeling that you're doing a harmful thing to the environment, because it does biodegrade very easily since it's made from a natural ingredient.
And it also has a nice odor control feature, so you don't smell when people walk in your house, oh, you have a cat. That's how they say it. They actually say the word like that. Oh, you have a cat. Well, with Casey, and I urge all of you, you should scoop the litter box daily. And Okie Cat is going to control the odors, but also your cat deserves a clean litter box. Do you want to have a dirty toilet? Heck no. So on behalf of Casey and all the fine felines, we urge you to do good litter box maintenance, which means scooping daily and cleaning out the litter box and letting it air dry, and then filling it up again with the Okie Cat natural wood fiber cat litter. You're being nice to the planet. You're being nice to your cat. You're being nice to your home. It's a win-win-win. How do we find out more about that, Erin?
Well, OcoCat is made by Healthy Pet. So you can go to healthy-pet.com, or you can simply Google OcoCat, which is spelled OKOCAT. And it's found in a lot of great retailers across the country. And they come in 5 different, I was going to say flavors. You're not eating it.
Do not eat this litter.
Please do not eat it. But it's in 5 different formulas. So you'll find something for every cat. And, it really is the right thing to do. And it's a great product. It really works well.
Okay, cat. Okay, cat. Okay. Now, next up, we got indoor cats they all need enriching environments. I just came back from a big conference that was hosted by Purina, a symposium on how to enrich the lives of dogs and cats. I learned a lot. But here's the deal, guys. More and more of our cats are living inside. It's safer for them. And some of them get to venture outside, but I urge you to do so with your supervision. You don't want your home alone cat bored with nothing to do. Trust me, they're going to find something to do. If you don't give them an outlet for their energy, they're going to find something to do. They're going to turn your toilet paper into confetti. They're going to become like, I don't know, graffiti artist on your sofa. Here's a sensible solution. I really like the cat tunnel. It's made by Nico Chain Enterprises. Now, my cat Casey has a ton of energy, as Erin will attest, right, Erin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That cat has a lot of energy. And I tested out the cat tunnel made by Nico Chain, and he's having a ball. He dove right into it. He got in and out of the tunnel, and his fun even lured my husky mix, Chipper, over to the tunnel. She's sniffing it. She goes, what's up here? Where's Casey? And they were playing a little game of dog and cat hide and seek. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to share the video. It's very short on this website episode. But what I like about the Nico Chain cat tunnel, it's beautiful. It's got a nice fabric to it. It's in a circular zippered container. You unzip it and it pops out, and you can easily fasten 1, 2, or 3 tunnels together. I wish I was small enough to get in this tunnel because I was jealous of Casey and Chipper.
Well, I think Chipper was thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Because I saw that video. But you know what I really love about this product, too, is the quality. You know, the quality materials and also the thought that went behind every single characteristic in the product. The Nico Chain company really understands the importance of playing with your cat and nurturing its prey drive so that it has an enriched, very stable, fulfilled life. And the other great thing, too, is, you know, the products are such great quality that even their international cat association, it's called TICA, actually was the first company, it's the first time they've ever endorsed a company for making great products that they would recommend. And they gave that honor to Nico Chan because really the thought behind every product that they make is just so well thought out. And so it was hard not to include something from Nico Chan on this list because they really get cats and want to make their lives as enriched as possible.
Well, they also make the telescopic rod that comes with, you know, like a glider that fastens to it. And, you know, some cats, it depends on your cat. Some cats like to stalk things that are just dragged across the floor. More outgoing cats like Casey will like to leap up in the air and like pretend like they're snagging a bird in flight. So Nico Chain also has this rod and toy product that I really like because you're getting to spend some time interacting with your cat, which is very, very important. And, you know, I love this because it unleashes the inner hunter in my cat, and it will in yours as well. And so I want you not only to look at the tunnel, listeners, I want you to check out all the products that they offer for cats because they're really making a difference in enriching the lives of your cat. They're giving cats a chance to mentally and physically work themselves. And that's a good thing because when you come home and you get to play with your cat, you're bonding with your cat. And these products are very, very durable and high quality.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can find them at necoflies.com, which is spelled NEKOFLIES.com. Great
Simple.
Company.
Yeah, I agree. Now, we got to remember the DOGs. You know, dogs deserve fun indoors, too. Now, I now live in Texas, and that means it could be snowing, icy, blazing hot, windy, all in 1 week. That's called Texas. I got spoiled for living 15 years in Southern California. But when the weather is downright nasty, you have an option to play with your dog indoors. And I really like the Buster's Activity Mat. It's made by Kruse. It's a Danish-based company. And it has a world reputation for creating quality pet products. What I like about them is they work closely with veterinarians and animal behaviorists in making their products so that they can offer products that bring out the very best in your pets. Now, we just got our sample of the Buster's Activity Mat. And Erin, as you know, I live with 5 dogs. I have Chipper and Cleo and my sister's dogs, Maddie, Jeannie, and Gracie. And we just put this out on the living room floor and had an absolute great time playing with this activity mat.
Yeah, this product is so well thought out. And, you know, it's not a surprise considering that Kruse that designed this company, they actually designed the Buster Food Cube, which a lot of people consider the first behavioral toy for dogs. And basically it was kind of a puzzle where the dog has to go in there to figure out how to make a treat fall out. Well, they've taken this to a different level with the activity mat. And that the great thing about it is that, you know, sometimes you actually will have a dog figure something out very quickly and then that activity becomes boring for them. Well, not with the activity mat because they really have kind of beginner, intermediate, and advanced suggest different options for the same toy so that you can continuously be challenging your dog by placing treats in a very creative, hidden way amongst the different add-ons with the activity mat. So it's really fantastic. And it's important to enrich a dog's mind because tiring them out mentally is as important as tiring them out physically.
Oh, yeah. And I like that you can set it for easy, medium, or advanced levels. So if you got an Einstein, bring it on, I try to do crossword puzzles. This is a crossword puzzle for your dog. It's good to see them mentally try to figure something out.
Absolutely. And it takes them a lot of time. I mean, really what I've found with being a dog trainer as well is that let's say you spend 30 minutes trying to train your dog. Well, that's 30 minutes of them trying to focus on what you want. And that tires them out. A lot of times I'll get the comment, gosh, after you left, the dog fell asleep for 3 hours. Well,
yeah.
And it's not because we were running around in circles. It's because we were mentally exhausting them by having them focus and really try to learn. And so that's what this product is designed to do. And with having the multiple levels, for younger dogs or Einsteins, as you call it, and everything in between, it's something that you can use for a long time.
Now, how do we find out more about this product? Share with our listeners.
Well, you can go either to the manufacturer website, which is Cruise 24/7, KRUUSE 247.com. You can also Google this under Buster's Activity Mat, and you'll find it at a lot of great retailers all over the place.
That sounds great. Now, we have one more great gift idea for you pet lovers. Now, I am actually very organized when I travel with my pets. It's a necessity, as you all know. Raise your paw if you find like you have more things packed for your dogs and cats on a road trip than you do for yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm raising my paw.
Yeah, me too.
The last product in our list is called the Home Away Travel Organizer Kit. It's made by Solvit Products. It's very attractive looking. It's loaded with a lot of must-haves for your favorite canine chum. Just a sampling. It contains a leash, towel, chew toy, fetch toy, blanket, brush, even space for medication. There's a first aid supplies, and of course, the ever essential poop bags. Can we have a road trip? Erin, what do you think about the Home Away Travel Organizer by Solvit?
The reason I really love this product is it kind of reminds me of the diaper bag that, somebody with a child uses, because it has pockets for everything. And so it gives you pockets for food, medications, poop bags, water, all of the things that you're going to need, let's say for a long weekend or an overnight with your pet. And so it's much less likely that you're going to forget something because you have this reminder automatically by having this organizer kit. So to me, it helps make sure that you don't leave anything behind that you really, really need, let alone it helps you save a lot of space because you're going to have all of those vital things to bring all in a very condensed package.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just specifically, it even holds up to 10 cups of kibble. It's in a food storage bag. It's got 2 collapsible travel bowls, which is very important. And it can hold up to 1 liter of water. Very essential, folks. When you're traveling with your pet, stick with bottled water. Do not be giving them water from a strange faucet or other place. You don't want doggy digestive upset. Whenever I travel with my pets, including my cat, they get served bottled water. I want to keep everything safe.
And yeah, another great use for this too that the manufacturer recommends. They said, if you need an emergency or evacuation,
Good
point.
Yes, yes.
Because it's always important, especially when you have bad weather. I know we've had some instances in Texas.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome. But it's important to be able to potentially leave at a moment's notice and have everything that you need. Or even if you have something even more positive where you get to take your dog to work and you want to make sure that you've got everything that they need to, keep themselves occupied for the day. Well, this organizer kit really, really does that all in one great package.
So how to get their paws on this product, Erin?
Well, this one's also available from Solvit. So you go to solvitproducts.com, SOLVIT products.com, or simply Google the Home Away Travel Organizer Kit, and you'll find a number of great retailers that stock this product.
All right. Well, folks, there you have it. Our recommended holiday gift list for all the pets in your life for 2015. And I want you to please check the guest bio page on this episode link. It's going to contain all the websites, images, and more details about each and every one of these very, very special products for your pets. As we've mentioned, we're not just recommending just fun, cutesy little products. These all do something to enrich and benefit your pets. And I really want to give a special thanks today to my co-host, Erin Fenstermaker. Erin, what did you think about being a co-host on today's show?
Well, you might have to invite me back sometime, Arden. It was
right.
fun. It was. I have a lot of passion about these products because they really are well screened by you. And, you know, they're really making a difference in our pets' lives. So who wouldn't want to talk about something great like that?
And I am honored to have you as my business partner because you are making a difference in bringing out the best in pets, too. And how do people find out more about you, Erin?
Well, they can go to my website. It's erinfenstermaker.com, and that's ERIN, F as in Frank, ENSTERMAKER.com.
All right. I also at this time want to give a very special thanks to my producer, Mark Winter. He is the Wizard of Paws. He's the genius behind this and every show on Pet Life Radio Network. Again, we thank all the companies that are making quality products that are safe and are enriching the lives of our pets. We have a good list here. We want you to look at this list, shop this list. Let's make this a great holiday season for the dog and cat in your life. And until next time, I want to wish all of you a very safe and happy holiday season. After all, this is your flea-free host, Arden Moore, delivering just 2 words for all you 2, 3, and 4-leggers out there. Oh, behave!
Coast to coast and around the world, it's Oh Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. Oh Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.